A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, former President Donald Trump has indicated that his administration has engaged in very serious discussions with Russia regarding the ongoing war in Ukraine. During a recent exchange with reporters in the Oval Office, Trump expressed optimism about the possibility of taking significant action alongside Russian President Vladimir Putin to help bring an end to the conflict. "We will be speaking, and I think we will perhaps do something that'll be significant," Trump stated, emphasizing his desire to see the war concluded. This declaration raises eyebrows, especially considering Trump's previous assertions that the war would not have begun if he had remained in office. While Trump did not disclose the identities of those in his administration who have been in contact with Russian officials, he affirmed that discussions are already taking place. When pressed on whether he has spoken directly with Putin, Trump remained evasive, simply stating, "I don't want to say that." This reticence adds an air of mystery to the nature of the communications between the two leaders. Throughout his political career, Trump has maintained that he would have prevented the conflict from escalating had he been president during the critical moments leading up to Russia's military actions in Ukraine. Notably, he has criticized Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, suggesting that Zelensky should have negotiated with Putin to avert the war. In a recent Fox News interview, Trump ridiculed Zelensky, implying that Ukraine's reliance on U.S. aid undermines the nation's bravery in facing the Russian threat. Adding to the intrigue, in an interview with Russian state television, Putin offered praise for Trump, describing him as a clever and pragmatic man, focused on U.S. interests. Putin remarked, "We always had a businesslike, pragmatic, but also trusting relationship with the current U.S. president." This endorsement from the Russian leader is particularly striking, as it echoes Trump's long-standing claims about the legitimacy of his presidency and the alleged election fraud in 2020. Putin went so far as to suggest that had Trump been in office, the crisis in Ukraine might have been avoided altogether. As Trump embarks on his 2024 presidential campaign, he has vowed to swiftly end the war in Ukraine, frequently criticizing the Biden administration for its financial support to Kiev. He argues that the billions spent on military and economic aid could be better utilized elsewhere, a sentiment that resonates with a segment of the American electorate weary of prolonged foreign engagements. Trump's relationship with Putin has been a focal point of scrutiny since his initial campaign for president in 2016. His calls for Russia to locate and release missing emails from Hillary Clinton's campaign, alongside his public alignment with Putin over U.S. intelligence assessments regarding Russian interference in the 2016 election, have drawn significant criticism. Despite the controversies surrounding his past interactions with Russia, Trump's current assertions about potential diplomatic breakthroughs with Putin have the potential to reshape the narrative surrounding U.S.-Russia relations. As the situation in Ukraine remains dire, with ongoing military confrontations and humanitarian crises, the prospect of any significant dialogue between the U.S. and Russia is of paramount importance. However, Trump's statements also raise questions about his approach to foreign policy. Critics argue that his tendency to downplay the severity of Russian aggression and his admiration for Putin could undermine U.S. interests and embolden adversaries on the global stage. The implications of Trump's comments will be closely monitored as the political landscape evolves in the lead-up to the 2024 elections. In conclusion, as President Trump hints at potential discussions with Putin to end the war in Ukraine, the world watches with bated breath. Will these serious conversations lead to tangible outcomes? Or are they merely a political maneuver in the context of his campaign? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. The stakes are high, and the international community is eager for a resolution to the ongoing conflict. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.